Hello and welcome to AD4TVRADIO Weekly Review, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. I am Gracious Ogun. Following the dethronement of the Emir of Kano in northwest Nigeria, Muhammad Sanusi II says he accepts his removal as the will of God. According to reports, the Emir was dethroned for his disrespect to the Kano state government and refusal to attend its meetings and programs. Our correspondent, however, spoke to Nigerians in Abuja on their take on this, and here's what they had to say.
Sanusi seems to be the only outspoken man from there who have told the world nothing but the truth. The country in general is a crime to speak the truth. Once you are telling the world the truth, you'll be used as a scapegoat. Sanusi is the one telling the enlightened in the north to try as much as they can to ensure that the upcoming youth and show the light so that for better tomorrow. But he seems to be the worst enemy of those who don't want that to happen.
The dethronement is unwarranted. I personally do not see it as a developmental issue. It is rather thwarting the development of the country.
It happened in 1957 when his father was dethroned by Ahmadu Bello, and it's happening now. So let's say history, and it was because his father had an issue with Ahmadu Bello. Then he was dethroned, and the emir of Kano, Sanusi, is also not in the same ship with the current governor.
A bill to ban the importation of power generators into Nigeria has passed its first reading in the Senate, with a jail term of at least 10 years imprisonment to anyone who willingly sells or uses generator sets. AD4TVRADIO sought the opinions of residents in Abuja, Nigeria on this development, and this is the report. Following the introduction of a bill to ban importation of power generators into Nigeria, with a jail term of at least 10 years to offenders, we spoke to some Nigerians in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, on their opinion on the bill, and here's what they had to say.
Because that big thing to be attacking the symptom and not the ailment. You see, have an issue of NEPA issue. It's not even, it's from Niger State. He has not sat down with the powers that be and see how they can sort out power problem in this country. He's talking about prescribing generator, people should go to jail for using generator.
The ban of to ban importation of generators should come after the country must have fixed the power sector.
If they will ban it really, it will be a good one, because the NEPA people or the EDC, they will be giving us light steady. Importation of generators in the country is not good. Ask them, those people that are producing it, are they making use of it over there? They are not.
Former Minister of Interior Nigeria, Abdulrahman Dambazel, this Friday paid a visit to corps members at the National Youth Service Corps Orientation Camp, Abuja, Nigeria, where he delivered a lecture on national mobilization for youth entrepreneurship and development. AD4TVRADIO correspondent who was at the event has the report.
Former Minister of Interior Nigeria Abdulrahman Dambazel, who was present at the National Youth Service Corps camp in Abuja, Nigeria, this Friday, delivered a lecture on national mobilization for youth, entrepreneurship and development. Abdulrahman Dambazel, while delivering a lecture at the camp, stated that he belongs to the group that does not support the scrapping away of the National Youth Service Corps scheme.
On the one hand, are those who believe that the NYSC scheme has outlived its usefulness. Therefore, it should be scrapped. However, most of the reasons are a result of reaction to events that question the safety of youth corps members in the likelihood of insecurity in certain parts of the country. On the other hand, there are others who are opposed to scrapping it, pointing to the fact that the scheme is not only a national heritage, but also a symbol of national unity that will always be relevant in nation building. I belong to the second group.
The Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Shaibu Ibrahim, who was also present, advised corps members to adhere to the lectures of the former minister, as jobs are not available in the labor market, adding that corps members should be of good behavior in camp and be good ambassadors of the country.
In every forum, I do tell my core members that jobs are not really available anywhere. This, our guest speaker has echoed, and I will advise that you take this thought-provoking lecture very, very seriously. I said, look, core members, you must be good ambassador of yourself, your parents, and the scheme.
Some core members spoke on how they will contribute to the country as members of the National Youth Service Corps scheme. The visit ended with presentation of gifts to core members by the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps and a present to Abdulrahman Dambazau by the State Coordinator.
I intend to contribute my little quota in the Nigerian housing industry.
Yeah, I have so many skills in which I would like to share to the whole world, to share to the unemployed people out there. I'm a shoemaker. I'm also a barber.
I plan to contribute to this society through being an active member from my CDS group, and whichever I may find myself in, which most likely will be the Red Cross.
Alex Emmanuel reporting for AD4TV Radio, Abuja.
According to reports, popular American rapper Joseph Harris Jr., popularly known as T.I., runs a gynecology test on his daughter annually, which according to him is a way to confirm her decency and also curb premarital sex and teenage pregnancy. Our correspondent spoke to some residents in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, on their perception about running a gynecology test on their female children as a way to curb indecency among them. And here's what they had to say.
I believe because of what is happening in our society these days, it is a test that should be run. Therefore, if every parent can actually do that, it is okay to test the decency of each daughter we are giving birth to.
It's about value. If we put value on our maybe education, on everything that surrounds us, ladies of maybe before marriageable age, be able to keep themselves. Teaching them, telling them the advantages of premarital sex, they should keep themselves. I think that would be better.
Train up a child in the way the child should grow, the child will never depart from it. It's all about the upbringing from the scratch. When the child is exposed to the world without no care, no love, it sends the child bad signals.
Most of these things, school doesn't teach them. So it's left for individual to know, should I say, let experience teach you, you know what's right and what's wrong.
In the art world, painting has become a generally accepted profession. Painting, which is the practice of applying paints, pigments, color or other medium to a solid surface, usually applied with a brush, has its challenging and good times. Our correspondent spoke to Mr. Moody Shegun, a painter in Abuja, Nigeria, on his journey through the world of painting, challenges and advices to youths, and he had this to say.
The journey through painting, I can say, is not that stressful. If you really believe what you are doing and you have passion for it, you won't say that something too much stressful for you. Although there are a lot of challenges. Before I can find a space to display my artwork, maybe sometime money to get material. I believe so much in handwork, that's why I even choose art, painting, because there are a lot of units you can base on under art. So that's it. If you believe in what you are doing, it's not every time that you should focus on your certificates. It's good to have a certificate, that's the best thing. But at least sometimes when you start working, even through your work, when people are seeing your work there, they can even employ you through that.
You're watching AD4TV Radio Weekly Review. We'll go on a short break now. Up next, Newsroom Managers Meeting 2020. Can Nigeria have a female president soon? Nigerian basketball coaches call for support. More stories when we return. Do stay.
Do you have a ceremony or an occasion you want covered? If yes, contact us to give you unparalleled services on our TV, radio, via YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. We also have an outdoor garden facility to cater for all your ceremonies, such as birthdays, reunions, receptions, etc. Our rates are modest and customer friendly. Please visit us at number 3, plot 833, Emmanuel Aguna Crescent, Jabi, Abuja, FCT, Nigeria. For more details, contact us on the following numbers: +234 8080 874444, +234 90 555 62444 plus 234 702 033 3444. AD4 TV Radio, reliable and credible. Learn on the go.
You're welcome back. In the bid to overcome the challenges that media owners face, Premium Times Nigeria put together a 2-day newsroom managers meeting in Lagos State, Nigeria, to educate media managers on the right approaches to follow in order to promote their brands and generate revenue. The meeting, which had 27 news agencies in attendance, including print and broadcast, is targeted at training media managers on developing strategies to generate revenue, citing barriers in the industry like corruption, competition, and poor storage of program files. Some participants who were present at the meeting, including the General Manager of AD4TVRADIO, Ms. Oluchi Anams, applauded the initiative of the organizers of the event and contended that innovation and collaboration survival are key for the sustenance and survival of media outfits.
This media meeting we have, this managers media meeting we have, just exposed a lot of the misconceptions we have, the barriers that we're going to be faced with, how to overcome them, and why innovation going forward is the way for media to really survive and thrive. And for us to also exceed beyond our capacity, collaboration has become very key.
We were able to analyze and look at how media, Nigerian media, can survive outside advertising agencies. Media owners and media practitioners should not compete. We have to collaborate. This is a time for us to collaborate. So we need to collaborate, and that is something I'm taking away with me.
The take in this particular meeting is we all agree that for media to be vibrant and to be truly independent, to serve the society, to serve the democratic cause in the country, the media need to be financially independent.
I'm particularly very happy about this 2 days conference for media managers. It's been an awesome eye-opener, so to say. The truth is, the media house or journalism should be seen as a platform that when you speak, you should be listened to. Your voice is the voice the whole world will believe first. Do you understand? So, but the thing is, it's not like that today. But thank God for this conference. It's an eye-opener for all of us who came across the country.
The biggest outcome, I would say, of the training event was just the sense that people left with a willingness and preparedness for collaboration.
Gender inequality in Nigeria is influenced by different cultures and beliefs. In most parts of the country, women have been relegated to the background compared to their male counterparts. In an attempt to correct this, a bill was introduced for the inclusion of gender equality in the Nigerian constitution this Tuesday, which was opposed by many senators. Despite this, the Senate President, Dr. Ahmed Lawan, said the Senate will ensure that gender equality will be a priority in the next constitutional amendment. AD4TVRADIO asked Nigerians on their opinion in voting a female president into power. The reports.
Ending all discrimination against women and girls is not only a basic human right, it is crucial for a sustainable future. It is proven that empowering women and girls helps economic growth and development. Today, there are more women in public office than ever before. Encouraging more women leaders will help achieve greater gender inequality. In that light, we spoke to Nigerians on their willingness in voting a female president into power. And here's what they had to say.
There are so many women in Nigeria that they are capable to handle Nigeria. So there is enough reason for us to vote for women.
Precisely, we've been voting for men, and to be frank, they say something and they do something else. I believe if we not really give it a try, if a woman can rise up to that stage, I would vote, and I believe many Nigerians, including some men, no matter how much it is, would go for it.
We are trying to have an equal rights. I hope one day we'll have a female president in this country.
Deborah Yusuf reporting for AD4TVRADIO Abuja.
Basketball, a game played between two teams of 5 players in which goals are scored by throwing the ball through a knitted hoop, fixed at each end of the court, is loved and played by many across the world. However, in Nigeria, the game has not recorded much attention like football. AD4TV radio correspondent sought the views of basketball coaches in Abuja, Nigeria on the way forward, and here's the reports.
The basketball game, which is played and celebrated across the globe, to most Nigerians has not attracted much attention in Nigeria like football. In a bid to know the cause, some basketball coaches in Abuja, Nigeria expressed their views on the state of basketball in Nigeria and the way forward on basketball in the country.
Right now, basketball is actually the second most popular game in Nigeria. If you look at this, where we are right now, there's about 4 courts, but they still need to work on the net. They still need to, make the place conducive for the game. One of the things I think is also important to have is maybe a sneakers factory in Nigeria, so that way people can buy affordable sneakers.
Basketball is a game that has a lot of activities, that's rudiment inside it. There is a lot of good rules that guide basketball. The thing I think they should put in place, like we go to the grassroots by going to our schools. Most of our schools, especially government schools, if they have basketball court, we will have more players than what we have now.
Well, here in Nigeria, the only measure that needs to be taken is just still support and sponsorship. Yeah, we need more funding, like the MBBF. They need more funds to sponsor basketball, to play more games.
Some basketball players also shared their opinions on why they took a career in basketball and their plans for it in the future.
Basketball is a game of emotions. It's a game of creativity. You notice we play with our full body. When you play basketball, you engage your full body. I hope I'll be able to make the Nigerian team. That's something I'm looking forward to.
Basketball has actually been my passion since I was in secondary school. I've been watching the NBA for a long time now. During my years watching the NBA, I aspired to be like those players, so I started working towards this from my secondary school, and now that was what has brought me down here.
Alex Emmanuel reporting for AD4TV Radio, Abuja.
In commemoration of the International Women's Month to bridge the gap between men and women by enforcing gender equality, pregnancy discrimination is one of the hills women battle within Nigeria and many African countries. AD4TV Radio sought the opinions of Nigerians in Abuja on the discrimination against pregnant women in the workplace.
Pregnancy discrimination is a type of employment discrimination that occurs when expectant women are fired, not hired, or otherwise discriminated against due to their pregnancy or intention to become pregnant. We spoke to Nigerians about discrimination against pregnant women in the workplace, and here's what they had to say.
Pregnancy is not a sickness, and we have the capacity to work in any organization. Discrimination is bad.
There are certain corporate organizations that engage in physical activities that could not manage a pregnant woman. Corporate organizations are always after their profit. So when the period that pregnant women normally goes on maternity leave, and they feel that they will be losing much from it.
Because of the stress, I don't think they can cope with the stress of working during pregnancy. So the thing is going to be very hard for them.
Deborah Yusuf reporting for AD4TV Radio, Abuja.
Science and technology have been known for changing lives for good and making work process easier and faster. However, there are some who believe that advancement of technology is causing unemployment by changing the process at the workplace. AD4TV Radio sought the opinions of Nigerians on the effect science and technology has on employment. The report.
Due to the advancements in science and technology, less human labor is employed in different sectors, leading to debates over the years if science and technology have done more harm than good, as some believe that the advancements made by science and technology is robbing man of gainful employment, thereby relegating human labor. We spoke to some Nigerians on their take on the impacts of science and technology in employment, and here's what they had to say.
In most of the offices now, technology has already taken over everybody's job, especially in banking sector, in civil service, Nobody prepares salary in the office again. Technology has already something like IPs and the rest of them like that.
Science and technology has bring the improvement in the organization
But anything that has advantage has disadvantage. The reason being is that they minimize the labor force. The job that they would have employed 3 or 4 people is one person has doing.
It's good that we advance in science and technology. And don't forget, this science and technology you see opens more opportunity for people.
Deborah Yusuf, reporting for AD4TV Radio, Abuja.
On a lighter mood, did you know that a snail can sleep for 3 years? Snails roll into their shells and bury themselves underground to escape harsh weather, sleeping for up to 3 years or more. Please share your thoughts with us on our social media handles at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. That's it on AD4TV Radio Weekly Review, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube page at AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Gracious Ugon.